Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, you're such a friendly pig. Oh, aren't you the best? Aren't these the happiest birds you've ever seen? How they all get along and they're all in such beautiful condition. Good morning. We're really excited today because we're taking our Tesla on a road trip and we're going up the eastern coast of Queensland. So we're just dropping Molly off, and you'd be forgiven for thinking that we're actually going on holiday to a farm because of all these fantastic farm animals and they're so friendly. But this is where Molly will be staying, and I'm sure she'll be really happy here whilst we go on our trip. So come with us and let's see how the Tesla goes on our real road trip. So we've got to Gympie and we've got 80% charge left in the car, but we thought we'd stop and have a quick top up.
And a coffee.
And a coffee. So that's what we're doing. We're going to top the car charging up to 100% and then keep going up north on our way.
Yep.
Good idea?
Let's do it.
Cool. And they make really nice coffee here in Gympie, I've got to say.
Yeah.
My first one this morning.
Yeah, I know, it's lovely.
I needed that. Okay, so we arrived in Gin about 20-30 minutes ago, and we've pulled over to one of the Queensland government charging stations. It's about 200 kilometres, I guess, a couple of hours from Gympie to Gin. When we left Gympie, we were on 100%. When we arrived in Gin, we were down to 48%. So we've topped it back up to 98%, and my app tells me that the cost for that is $9.10. So the first charge that we had today in Gympie actually didn't cost us anything because we had referral points from when we purchased the car using a referral code, which if you're going to buy a Tesla and you want a referral code, just look at our description. But we had free 1,500 kilometres, and because that was a Tesla branded charger, we were able to charge there for free. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, really impressed with Gin. Beautiful little town, great for a stop. They have a couple of country bakeries, coffee shops, a great bookshop we just went and had a look at, clean bathrooms, and facilities for travellers and locals alike. You know, park facilities and all that sort of thing. It's great little place to stop. So next stop, Rockhampton. It's 4:30 and we've arrived in Rockhampton, and it's a beautiful town from what I've seen so far. But we've just come to the charging station. We got down to 23%, so we topped it up to 80%. And I did make a mistake when I talked about Gin this morning, because turns out we only paid $5.49 for that top up, and this one is $6.21. So all in all, from the Sunshine Coast where we live to Rockhampton has cost us around $12 in electronic charging, which is pretty good. That includes a free Tesla charge for the distance between the Sunshine Coast and Gympie. All in all, fantastic drive. We always wanted to take the Tesla on a road trip, and it really is such a better drive. It's just really takes all the hard work out of driving, that's for sure. And the roads were good and the traffic wasn't bad, so we're feeling really lucky to be living in Queensland right now and to be able to do this little trip. And now we're going to go check into our hotel. We're staying one night in this motel. It's a Centrepoint motel, I think it is, in Rockhampton. $120 a night, includes continental breakfast for the three of us, enough bedding for us all, and There's a TV, microwave, fridge, tea, coffee supplies, bathroom in there, everything that we need. Rockhampton is a large and prosperous city which has become the unofficial capital of central Queensland. It's most known for its beef production, and there are several bull statues scattered around the city. How's beer?
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Beautiful spot. Very pleasant.
Wow, I just stumbled across this plaque and it shows that this tree was dedicated to Alec Campbell, who was Australia's last Anzac that served at Gallipoli in World War I. And Alec, he passed away in 2002. But yeah, that's just amazing. Just, you know, just walking along the river and we came across the plaque and the tree dedicated to Alec. Amazing. Alec Campbell, he went to school here in Rockhampton, and you know, we're going for a walk. Something we really love to do, especially after a long drive, is go for a walk around the town. And along the river here is so beautiful. It's so pretty. There's people jogging and walking their dogs, and it's just so lovely. I really like Rockhampton. First time here for us, and it's really nice. The Criterion Hotel has had famous guests including General Douglas MacArthur, Sir Robert Menzies, Dame Nellie Melba, Sir Donald Bradman and Charles Kingsford Smith. During the Second World War, the Criterion served as a headquarters for the American troops. The car's all packed. Did you have a good night? Did you sleep well? Yeah, we just had a shower. It's 10 to 8 in the morning. We had a continental breakfast that was included in the tariff, and it was nice. They had a selection of cereals and toasts and jams and tea, coffee, juices, so that was really good. Spotlessly clean in the restaurant. The rooms are spotlessly clean as well, so I have to give that to them, and the linen looks like new. So all in all, very good stay, good value. 120 a night for three adults, that was pretty good. Cars all packed. Now off to Airlie Beach. And it's a beautiful day. Well, as we're driving out of Rockhampton, we had to stop here. We're at Central Queensland University, known as CQU. And this is my university, kind of. Well, it is, because when I was 31, 32, I undertook a Bachelor of Tourism, and I was living in rural East Gippsland in Victoria. So distance education was relatively new then, and we didn't really have the internet. We didn't have the internet. So all my assignments and all my work was posted through the mail. And it was through this university they offered the pure Bachelor of Tourism, which was very theoretical, and it really launched me into the career of managing resorts, which is what I did during that time and after that time. So thanks to CQU, it was a great university. As a distance education student, I got great service and attention and felt that I was well supported, even though I lived so far rurally. And just a funny story I remembered that I'll quickly tell you before I go is I lived in a little town called Meetung. We've mentioned it before, in East Gippsland. Back then the population was only about 300 people. And I remember not knowing much about university. When I first got my results, the man in the post office, we used to have to collect our mail over the counter, and he said, "Oh, you got your results. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it?" And I went over to the general store and they said, "Oh, congratulations." And I said, "What for?" And they said, "On your results." I went to talk to the local real estate agent, who was a friend, and he's like, "Congratulations," because the whole town knew that I was studying by distance education because it was so novel. Anyway, it turns out when I got home, I looked at my results and it had a D, and I said to Paul, "Oh no!" And Paul was painting one of the holiday units with a contractor, and he said, "How did you go?" And I said, "Oh, I didn't do very good for my first subject. I got a D." And the painter said, "Well, D's good. I think D means distinction." And I said, "Oh, really?" So I looked it up and it was good. And then I worked out that everybody in the town knew because the man in the post office had lifted the envelope up to the light to see what my result was, and he worked out it was a D, and he told everyone that came in to get their mail. So, kind of funny story, I guess. Anyway, this is the university. I had to pop in and see what it's like. It's really beautiful. It's surrounded by Australian native trees. Be a lovely university for international students to come to, and lots of bird life. Yeah, amazing. So I did pass. I did get my certificate in the end. So yeah, my degree. So good on you, CQU. You can hear all the trucks going past. We've stopped in a small town of Marlborough, about an hour north of Rockhampton. So when we left Rockhampton this morning, we had about 76% charge left in the car. So now that's down to 46%, and we're pulled over at another Queensland electric superhighway charger, and we're going to top it up, and we're going to stop and get a real coffee too. We had a nice breakfast this morning, but it'd be nice to have like a really good strong coffee.
Beautiful day in the tropics.
In the tropics. Okay, so we just charged from 46% to 73%. Just a quick top up. How much was that?
$3.25.
Bargain. Let's go. So we had a quick lunch stop in Mackay, and we're just having a walk around the town. Beautiful towns, beautiful architecture and history. It's beautiful weather. Look at the colour of the water in their river. This is a part of rural Queensland that we've never been to, or never driven up to. We've flown up to Whitsundays, but we've never driven, and we've never been to Mackay or Rockhampton until now. And they're really nice cities. They're really worth a stop, and the people, everyone is really friendly, and just how we imagine country Queenslanders to be. There's a heated pool down there. What do you think?
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's nice,
Beautiful.
isn't it?
I think that's Daydream out there. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll work it out.
Yeah, it's really nice. Nice bedroom and a second bedroom. And the bathroom with a shower. How's this view? It's fantastic, isn't it? So, wanted to use this special spot to sing out to Ryan and his mum. His mum isn't well at the moment. We understand she's sick in hospital, and we hope that you're feeling a lot better soon. And hello Ryan, thanks for always watching our videos and sending us little comments. We really appreciate it. And before we go, just a quick shout out to Freddie in Georgia. Freddie, we know you watch our videos regularly, and we also know it's your birthday tomorrow, so we hope you have a fantastic day. And we'll see everyone next week when we show you all around Airlie Beach.